Hey, go. Oh, that's a hit. I sent the blitz. They talking shit and get hit and they shit. We gotta win, so I'm trying to get in. We taking over, just me and the men. Y'all's not ballin', y'all wanna be us. I'm in my bag, I feel dangerous. Orange the color, the blue just the touch. We riding and sliding, the bring right the crush. Oh, that's a hit. I sent the blitz. They talking shit and get hit and they shit.
What it do, Bankroll Mafia? Welcome back to another episode of Denver Broncos Franchise, and this week we have the 4-8 Colts up against us, the 6-6 Broncos. Currently at week 14, playoff picture is now in full effect. It's time for those teams to go ahead and fight for them spots, and we need to fight for ours in general. Currently the 7 seed, Bills the 1 seed of the AFC. Division rivals, the Chiefs and Chargers hanging in there. Got the Cowboys over there still running through the NFC. They have the Eagles over there with them as well. I would love to see the Seahawks in the Super Bowl if we can even make it that far, but it's only week 14, so we'll see how the playoff picture changes, who gets cropped out the picture, and who gets to stay into the picture for long term to see who can really fight for Lombardi this year. And Dion Dale, another clinic, 300-plus yards with 302 yards receiving. Another absolute monster game for him. And we're going to go ahead and just finish off the rest of these scrap re-signs. Not going to bring Benito back. If the stars align, we'll go ahead and get him back in free agency if need be. But I'm kind of looking forward to revamping this whole defense next season. We've been letting a lot of teams score too many points on us. And that's just not cool, you know what I'm saying? We got DBs that turn the ball over. Pastor Tan, formerly Damari Mathis. I wonder how he is doing with Houston right now. We now acquired Derek Stingley, acquired Eric Stokes in the offseason. Still got Riley Moss. So besides our defense getting interceptions, and then our 2 linebackers and Alex Singleton and Drew Sanders getting sacks, we still need a lot of help on this defense to help teams stay out the end zone. John Bradshaw already here getting an upgrade. It's good to see Bradshaw still developing. I think between Javonte Williams, John Bradshaw, and Josh Webb, we have a good trio of backs. I don't think we need to do anything with the backs. The receiving core, I believe we're good at. But honestly, that man right there, Dion Dale, 6 receptions, 301 yards, 5 TDs. He's the reason what keeps this team alive, along with the quarterback, Jeremy Carter, who's also been having a great season, but the interception numbers have been piling up, and that can be a damper in his run for MVP. But we'll go ahead and look at a couple of the in-season records that we already broken up until this point because things have been crazy. 2025 is the season we're in, and we already have Jeremy Carter up there. We got Dion Dale up there. We got him up there twice, actually, in one season, man. He's just been on the absolutely whole monster tear these last few years. Jeremy Carter right there again. In season. And then, oh my gosh, Dale already took the crown from Calvin Johnson. Megatron has been beat by the Decepticon himself. It is insane. What a season, man. And we'll go ahead and get to this roster of the Colts to see the team we'll be facing this week. The team that's also, I would say, Zach Newton. Tough receiver. Oh, man. I mean, his route running is some ass, but I can work with a guy like that. I could. As I was saying, though, the Colts are a team that we should be able to beat, man, to help boost our record into pushing ourselves to the playoff picture for keeps. But as we've seen this season, we've lost to teams. We've lost to teams on our own fault. And game by game, we taking it, man. We can't sit right here and think of any opponent as a cakewalk. Rookie left end Juan Meeks right there. Getting a look at him. Got Matt Mentor right here also at right end. So the Colts got them a duo, left end and right end in the previous draft class. Don't seem like they're getting too much burn at starting positions, but they may be rotated in and out the system. I'm not sure how the Colts defensive line works, but we'll see a little bit of that in this game coming up shortly. Randy Glover, man, I'm still mad we didn't get him because he definitely was like a good linebacker in the same draft class as Deion Dale and the rest of his compadres, man. But Justin Simmons, the return of Justin Simmons, ladies and gentlemen. If you know, you know Simmons. Simmons was with the Broncos for a good minute, man. Definitely one of the dominant safeties in the league. Unfortunately, we needed money because Russell Wilson really still here on our team, which is crazy to me. I've seen him at countless other franchises on YouTube leaving in year 2. Even on my boy Michael, your boy Mike channel, Russell Wilson retired for him in season 2. And I'm like, bro, I would have loved for that cap space to be free in season 2 for us, man. You know what I would have did with this defense? Oh my God. But Simmons was part of that. He had to go. And in replacement of Justin Simmons, we went ahead and made Caden Stearns a full-time starter, elevated J.L. Skinner, and then also went ahead and acquired Dimitri Felix from the Seattle Seahawks. So we kind of took 2 players that wasn't even on their team for a full year after getting drafted, and that's safety Dimitri Felix and halfback John Bradshaw. But then again, we see players that's not getting that playtime, and after their first season as a rookie, they're in the trade block. It just kind of makes me just wonder, like, what are these guys doing here? So we went ahead and took them guys while we could. And now kickoff is underway. As we'll go ahead and see the Colts offense get the ball first in this game, giving us a look at this tough but suspect Broncos defense. And we'll look at Anthony Richardson today, the quarterback who's definitely got all the attributes to be one of the best QBs in the league, kind of sort of like Cam Newton. We'll see what he can do. So far this season, he hasn't been doing nothing crazy, just enough to get his guys by, I guess, still with a negative record 4-8 on the season. All right, and looking at the first official drive for the Colts, Anthony Richardson throws it up top, and it's almost picked off on the first play of the game by Eric Stokes. The Broncos, I'm not even going to say we coming out aggressive, because that was just one play. That's what commentators be saying. They be like, oh my gosh, no, bro, it's one play. Although Drew Sanders could have picked that off just now if he would have had his head turned around. Then that would have made me say we're playing aggressive. Nice pass outside to the tight end. I believe that is Jelani Woods on the reception. Picking up not the first down, 2nd and 3. Hand off to JT. JT runs it up. Alex Singleton able to get there, leaving it to a 3rd and inches for the Colts. I hate how the Madden animations make it seem like the players are hurt. Like, bro, if you hurt, say that. If not, you giving me you scaring me. Like, I need you for the rest of the game. Are you hurt or not? And almost another interception for Drew Sanders. Excuse me, guys, saying the wrong name again. Drew Sanders definitely been putting on the clinic this season. Who do you guys think? If you guys can answer this for me, you know what I'm saying, let me know what you all feel. Who's the better linebacker between Alex Singleton and Drew Sanders? And towards the end of the season, I'll go and show you the stats and everything. But I just want to know what you all think from watching the series so far. Who is the more dominant linebacker? Who makes more plays? Who makes more of an impact? And stuff like that. But first play for the Broncos is a no gain. We'll see Carter now take the ball, looking to throw it up top of the field, finds a Colt. 3 Colts in traffic. Justin Simmons was one of the bunch. Incomplete pass on that play. 3rd and 10. Oh, another almost interception. What's up with these almost interceptions today? They done threw 2 almost interceptions. We done threw 2 almost. Punt the ball. Colts back with the football. I do apologize, guys, if I do sound like a little stuffy or whatever. It's been very cold in DC, man, and the weather just been wishy-washy. And a huge angry run from Jonathan Taylor. Mid-rant, stiff arming my defenders, really making a play. I couldn't even tell you guys what's going on with myself because Jonathan Taylor wants to get nasty, man. But yeah, I apologize for the sniffles and everything like that. I'm just trying to get over this shit and get you all some content. Almost an interception right there by the man himself, PS2 on the play. Trying to take a pick 6 to the crib the other way, unable to haul the ball in, but just enough to go ahead and force a completion. Now we got AR-15, who I do fuck with as a quarterback, finding his man, Patrick Surtain, and it's an interception with Anthony Richardson able to track Patrick Surtain down for the tackle. And PS2 truly is a dominant lockdown corner, man. He has all the attributes, all the skills to literally lock down receivers and erase them from the game. And it's
when your receiver looks open, he's not. Because Patrick Surtain just effortlessly hops in front of the receivers. Michael Pittman Jr. was the receiver on that play. And now we see Jeremy Carter and his offense come back onto the field, look at him right their wrongs in the first drive that led to a 4-and-out, a 3-and-out, and a handoff to Devontae Williams. Goodness gracious. Only picks up a yard. Play action this time. Pressure from both sides coming. It's a ball thrown on top, and it is almost intercepted by the former Bronco, Justin Simmons, on the play. He looking like he wants to make a play today, get his name and jersey number called, which would be a hell of a scenario, you know what I'm saying, given the fact that he used to play for us. And, you know, just a full circle moment again. 4th and inches for the Broncos. The Broncos head coach tells him to stay out there. He says, we can get this first down if we just go ahead and play the right run play. And it's a run up the middle for Vontae. Vontae gets the first down and about 3 to 4 more yards after the play. And I love the Colts black helmet. I love their new uniform concept with the blue color rush. I mean, even this blend they got on right now, the black helmets, white tops, blue bottoms. That's a cool little, you know, switch up from the traditional all white. Or, I mean, yeah, I think the Colts, the Cowboys, and the Raiders, I feel kind of lack jersey customization options. The Colts now have more, I believe, with a big shot to Jameson Williams over the Colts' head. It's a touchdown for the Broncos. Elevation Nation. I was trying to read what the corner of the field said, but the camera changed, so I went ahead and just said some other shit. But yeah, the Colts with this new uniform concept, oh my gosh, they have an open man. It is Newton the Rook out here making a huge play. We almost seen a little bit of 98 acceleration on him, but he wasn't able to fully hit that second gear, so he was able to hawk him down and make a play beforehand. Now we hand off to JT. JT breaks the tackle. Still moving his legs now. And when JT first came to the league, JT and Javonte Williams, they both was like workhorses, bro. You couldn't tackle them. When JT still is that, not so much Javonte Williams, you know, dealing with injuries and stuff, but man, I kind of low key. That's a big play. I was kind of like gambling with Alex Singleton, jumping up and down, trying to like, I was, you know what I'm saying, just panicking, pressing the wrong button. Should have kept running for him for the sack. Led to a big run from AR-15. Read option, blown up by DeForest Buckner. And I was about to say something else, but I completely forgot now. Oh, there you go, because JT ran the ball for a touchdown for the Colts to get the Colts onto the board. I wouldn't have been mad if the Steelers kind of traded for JT. Now I'm thinking about it. Deion Dale. It is insane how Deion Dale can literally leave a defender in the dust, and he still, despite making mistakes in his rookie season, elevation 5280. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Even his rookie season, he made mistakes when it comes to these deep balls, trying to celebrate and do extra shit. Ends up fumbling on the 1-yard line. Ends up fumbling into the end zone, turn over the football. You know, even this season against the Eagles when he had that big play that would have ultimately won the game. For some odd reason, he thought that the Eagles would have too much time with 12 seconds left on the clock to come back and make a play. He wanted to go ahead and sit down, put the clock down to 1 second, and kick a field goal ultimately. But he didn't realize that we had no more timeouts, so him falling down on the 1-yard line ultimately lost us the game. And it was a heartbreaker, man. But it's all good when you are able to make production and plays like he does. And there's Eric Newton right there on a huge play, working on Derek Stingley right there on the other side of the field. Stingley still trying to like get comfortable here in Denver, coming from Houston. You know, it's a big transition. And Anthony Richardson looking just like he does in real life, making plays, man. I would love to use Anthony Richardson in the franchise. I mean, I did use him with the Texans. Damn, that was a long time ago, man. 8-15 with the Texans. That's crazy, bro. Anyways, man, I'm just reminiscing, man, about the old times. And I had Anthony Richardson as my quarterback. It was Davis Mills, Anthony Richardson. Then it was who the fuck was my other quarterback? Caleb Williams for the Seahawks. And then now Jeremy Carter / Malik Willis when he was here. And Willis is no longer here. Marvin Mims on a catch, unable to get the first down. We'll see what the head coach Bankroll wants to do. He tells his team to go ahead and stay out there, being a little bit more aggressive this game. I guess I said that at the beginning of the game, we played aggressively and everything. I was like, we can't say that over one play. But it seems to be the case here today. The Broncos are playing a little more aggressive, trying to go ahead and test this 4-8 Colts ball club to really see what they're made of, to see if we can get by with a couple of things that we usually wouldn't do. And there is an interception right there. I believe that's Kenny Moore in the play, able to read and react to the football on a huge throw that's ultimately stopped short thanks to the interception by, I'm going to keep saying Kenny Moore. And now we look at the Colts offense back on the field. The ball game is tied up 14-up. And honestly, that interception can put the Colts in the driving position to go ahead and take the lead. You got Julius Brents right there, the cornerback. And then go ahead and call it in motion right now. Got Eric Newton and Pittman shifting to the left side of the field now, opposite of Dimitri Felix right now. We'll see what's going to go on this play. Toss play outside. None of the linebackers able to read and react. And it's a catch right there for a first down pickup for the Colts. Hand off to JT up the middle. JT. Huge hit at the legs by Alex Singleton, but boy, oh boy, did he come bursting out that hole like a cannon. And, Skinner still in the game. Oh, my gosh. Skinner just got pancaked. Do you want some syrup with that, my boy? The pancake was crazy. Our user and Skinner try to come down, and they just completely just... Look at me. Pancake. Now the Colts knock on the door. Screen pass to Newton. Read and react. Derek Stingley and Eric Stokes able to get back there for a loss of 2 yards on the play. JT's pretty tired right now at the backfield, so we'll see what we can do. Huge hit. Pittman stayed on his feet, but unable to find his footing, and he falls down backwards. They say he gained yards, he did, but I feel like he went backwards. And now with a nice corner post in the end zone, not caught. Oh my goodness. Jelani was unable to toe tap that bug in the end zone. That is some terrible awareness, terrible ball possession skills, man. Catch that ball, track that ball, and tap them 2 feet in the back of the end zone. Now your team has to settle for 3 points. Either way, they get the lead right now here in the second quarter. We have 3 minutes and about 30 seconds left on the clock. Dale able to race to the football. Was for sure was an overthrow. Was for sure was going out of bounds. And Dale with that speed, man, he's able to just catch up to the football and track it down, able to get his feet inbound for a first down. I do think Javonte Williams should have cut it outside rather than inside. But then again, you don't really see the holes you're trying to get to until you actually see it after the play. And a big shot, tip pass, almost intercepted by Justin Simmons if he was on his P's and Q's. But a nice thrown to Marvin Mims Jr. He beats the defender and luckily got stopped by the linebacker. Handoff now to Javonte. He tries to dive early, but big hit, denying him entry to the end zone. What a play right there. Kenny Barnes, I believe it is, or Kevin Barnes, one of the two. Chris Barnes, maybe. Javonte gets the ball again. Superman jumping over the pylon, over the offensive line, and was unable to get it the first time. He does it again the second time, and this time he is into the end zone, bringing the score to 21-17 with the Broncos sitting on top. About 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the clock here in the second quarter. AR-15 using his legs again. He's very dangerous with his legs, and we know how it can be when scrambling quarterbacks gets loose. Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson, Justin Fields, now Anthony Richardson as well. And I know back in the day when those guys used, like back in Madden 10, back when the teams had the pink breast cancer sleeves and cleat spats and the helmet, the visor joints. Oh my goodness, what kind of pick was that? Drew Sanders able to literally lurk Jelani Woods and take the ball out of his possession for an interception, giving the Broncos the football yet again. And now Vontae with some speed up on him. Jukin, he spins about 3 to 4 defenders and gets extra yards. And now the Broncos looking to move the chains up the field. My point that I was making earlier was, I know that you guys used to love using RG3 back in Madden 10, bro. And if you did it wasn't a Redskin fan, that's fine. That's fine. But I know, me personally, being from DC, I would love to use the Redskins, bro, just to see RG3 swaggy, man. You know what I'm saying? His pink with the pink sleeve. He really put the pink sleeve or the shooter sleeve in perspective back into the game again. He made that shit look sweet, man, I swear. But anyway, that was a big side note. Sidebar, I guess. Big boy sack right here for the Colts. And you know what I'm thinking about? It clicked to me last second because I just got sacked by one of their defensive linemen. But the whole trade that sparked Justin Simmons leaving wasn't just about me getting some other safeties in position to start. Yes, Caden Stearns, J.L. Skinner, and now Dimitri Phillips all are the starting safeties. But we did get DeForest Buckner in return. And in that trade, we was offered by the Philadelphia Eagles, Jordan Davis. They offered us Jordan Davis, 23, 24-year-old D tackle at the time. But we went ahead and went with DeForest Buckner from the Colts, which sent Justin Simmons to the AFC South. That's how that all played out. And it's kind of crazy looking back now, like, the Colts are missing somebody on defense. And yeah, he plays for us. Oh, man. Crazy. Big boy sack, Benito, I believe, right there on the sack right there. And now the Colts are going for a field goal. And the field goal is whipped wide left. No bueno. 21-17 is the score as we head to the half. Let's see what's going on around the league as we go ahead and get one step closer to closing out Week 14. And be 4 more games until the season is over, until we can see the playoff race, and the playoff picture will be set in stone, fully printed out for us all to go ahead and get ready to enjoy it and be entertained. But first, we have our division opponents, the Las Vegas Raiders, 5-7, winning against the Vikings right now here at the halftime mark. And we have the Super Bowl champions, Dallas Cowboys, still doing what they do best, 17-0 over the Rams. They are absolutely spanking them boys. And my favorite team up against the team that I hate, because we always had to play them as the 7th seed in the playoffs. The Chiefs, 31-29, barely beating the Steelers, but 10-3 is their record versus the 4-9 Steelers. So, I think the Steelers even have Elijah Moore on their team, I think I seen right there. So, interesting trade package over there. I'm not sure how that went down. Not my team as of now, as far as it goes in the franchise. So, can't really worry or focus too much on the Steelers right now, man. Like I said, even in real life, I'm kind of just ready for the draft and offseason again. See if Omar Khan can make some trades or make some splashes, because this season is a dub. Even if Kenny Pickett does come back early, which he shouldn't, like, bro, just let us lose these last few games. It will be interesting to see what the Steelers team and what Mike Tomlin can do. Of course, he doesn't want to lose a record. This might be his last year here as a head coach, not sure. But only time will tell, man. I can't lose Big Ben and Mike Tomlin in like this span of 2 seasons, bro. I will be hurt. I already lost Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, Trey Polamalu, Ryan Shazier. You know what I'm saying? I lost some dogs. But anyways, back to the regular program you all are tuning into. This game, the Denver Broncos opening drive for the second half leads to a 3, and now as Kwity Paye comes and lays the final play. Lays the final boom on the most recent play to force an incompletion, leading to a 4th down. And now we have JT trying to run the ball, but the former Indianapolis Colt, DeForest Buckner, making his name heard here. He's not in Indy right now. He's in Mile High Stadium here in Denver, Colorado. But up against a team that brought him into the league, it's still, you know what I'm saying, bittersweet moment for him as well. And of course, he left with all love. There was no hard feelings over there with him. It's interesting to see or think what might be the same for us. And there he is again, DeForest Buckner, 1 sack right now. He has a couple, like I think 2 TFLs. But nonetheless, he's still out here wreaking havoc. Now the Broncos with the ball again, trying to get around. Jameson Williams unable to get anywhere. Kwity Paye was there to make the stop. Jeremy Carter under center. Handed off to Javonte Williams and unable to get the ball moving forward. It was Julian Blackman able to come down with the tackle quickly. Carter in the pocket, throws it, finds a man. It's the tight end, Noah Fant, reliable. Can't go wrong with a tight end just like that. Now 1st and 10 as time is moving here in the 3rd quarter. Vontae cuts it back inside, runs into a traffic of defenders. And now in a hurry up, we'll see Carter roll to the right side, looking to find his man. Dale unable to speed up this time for the toe tap as he did previously in this game. So we'll see a 3rd and 8 for the Broncos. Winding up top, giving it to Dale one more time. The back of the end zone. Dale gets 2 feet down. It's a touchdown for the Broncos. And look at him hit his dance. OMG. Call God. He didn't get down and hit the call God jump or the Kodak jump, whatever you want to do. I see him put the little phone looking finger. So if that's the phone fingers, that's AB. If he put the fingers, the pinkies to his mouth, that's Kodak. But man, actually, was that in bounds? That right foot may have came down a little too late. We'll see. They didn't challenge it. It's good. 28-17 to score. JT now with the handoff. Gets past Dimitri Felix, but Drew Sanders comes down and makes the tackle. You know this crazy guy, you know what I'm saying, being like a Madden YouTuber, like a beginning YouTuber. And it's like, bro, I might could be a teacher. I'm remembering 22 guys' names faithfully, you know what I'm saying, first and last. And there's Patrick Surtain, the name I remember the most, with an interception, trying to pick six it, unable to get there. And it's like, you know, in the classroom, you might have kids, you know what I'm saying, you might have 22 kids, 11 might got more, but you got to remember all their names, first and last, or just first, or however you want to do it, man. And it's like, man, the more we play Madden, the more we watch football, the more you just become more knowledgeable and just understanding these players, like, just knowing their names. Just based off a jersey number, you know, that's crazy. It's crazy. I was thinking about that, like, damn, bro, like, we really good at what we do, you know. But, anyways, enough of me just like rambling and all that. That's cool, bro. Like, we really remember a lot of people's names just off us watching these guys like every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear about them in the media. That interception, Moss and Deion Day was a rare occasion, and Kenny Moore gets that one. He gets that one for sure. I thought it was going out of bounds, but he had bunnies, and bunnies was needed to get that interception. Keeping the Colts in this game. If we would have got that touchdown right there, 35-14 would have been a score. And I don't think the Colts would have had it in them to come back. But Deion Dale didn't jump. Look at the feet size comparison. Like 6'6", 6'5" versus whatever Kenny Moore is, 5'11", I believe. So big difference in JT over there. I don't like how he moving. Whenever the halfback start moving like that, bro, you gotta really start like locking in. They start getting crazy with the juke moves and they don't get tackled. Like, but he running angry. He running angry right now. Angry runs for JT. Quick pass, almost picked off, almost caught, but a big ass hit from Alex Singleton. That would have been a flag. That would have been a fine. That would have been a DeMonte KZ suspended type situation right there. Like, God damn, he knocked the shoulder. Oh my gosh, Drew Sanders. Oh my gosh, my linebacker's heading out here today. That's why I asked you all earlier who I think is the better linebacker between Drew Sanders and Alex Singleton. They both do similar things, bro. Like, what the hell? We just literally witnessed them both lay two receivers down. Big hits. Football come flying out of their possession. And look at Vontae jamming with a block right there, helping Vontae get the first down on the toss pass outright. And the third quarter, tiptoeing down to an end. We have about 1 minute and 20, well, some seconds left now in here in the quarter. And there's John Bradshaw getting the handoff, trying to get a couple yards to get up the field. We got him on the field again. This time Carter looking to pass. Carter intercepted. Oh, intercepted by Julian Brents. I believe the third-year corner was a rookie this season, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. I said I remember their names. I don't remember their whole backstory now. That's not me. Looking for backstory, go to Bengal channel. Go to your boy Mike channel. They know about these players, you know what I'm saying, ins and out. Last name, middle name, social security number, that's them. Nah, I saw a joke, though. As we head to the fourth quarter, man, 28-17 here in Denver. The Colts need to step it up. They're not that far behind. A touchdown will put them down by 4 points. And with them having possession of the football right now, it all depends on the arm of Anthony Richardson to get his team up the field now on 3rd and 1. Patrick Surtain is in the zone, so that will make things a little bit more trying on that side of the field. And JT unable to cut the corner for the first, hit by 3 different defenders. keeping them back past the line to gain. Dimitri Phillips, Stingley, Drew Sanders all came down to make sure JT does not get the first down. And they're going for a 4th and 2 here in the fourth quarter. Screen pass tossed out to Newton. Newton cuts it back. He barely gets the first down. He barely got the first down, but he got the first down, so can't get mad at it, man. And here we go, JT, handoff, no bueno. 2nd and 12. That boy DeForest Buckner is having a great time against his former team, and I love to see it. Oh my goodness, pressure in the face, Drew Sanders, they're everywhere. And we'll see what Singleton will do. Lurking in coverage, coming down for a hit. Nah, JT ran out of bounds, and an injury timeout for the former Colts. DeForest Buckner grabbing at his right shoulder right now. Still moving a little bit, seeming to be a little bit mobile. Got off the field with the help of himself. So he may not be a threatening or concerning injury, but nonetheless, he's still playing against his former team. And somebody tried to off him as Kenny Moore trying to off us with an interception again. That's 2 for him on the day. And that INT could be the changing momentum. The turning tide. Oh my goodness, he got lucky because I was about to lay him up, and he still was on his feet. Don't know who Harris is for the Colts. Now the handoff to JT. He's unable to get up the field. 2nd and goal now for the Colts. Handoff to JT yet again. JT this time gets into the end zone untouched. And it's literally the battle of the horses, because the Colt is a horse, the Bronco is a horse. When you really put 2 and 2 together. And of course, I'm probably the last one that's just now catching on to that. Forget you all, man. If y'all bidding on me. Eric Newton for the 2-point conversion. 25-28 now the score. Javonte Williams with the first down run. Colts are down by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Got about 5 minutes left to go in this game. Trying to go ahead and chew some clock. Javonte with great blocks right there. Able to fight his way for the first down. Gets shoved out of bounds by defenders. Carter finds a man. Greg Dulcich, the 2nd-string tight end. He got re-signed this season. He will be here for the next couple of years. Carter, incomplete pass, great coverage right there. Shaquille Leonard on the play. And there you go, Javonte Williams with his X Factor. Deion Dale trailing behind, ready to secure a block. Not needed though, as Javonte gets the first down. And now the Broncos are looking to get into the end zone yet again. Corner shot throw. Marvin Mims unable to haul the ball in. Oh my gosh. He had the 2 feet. Just didn't have the ball. And here go Vontae. Still in the zone. Going to use him to go ahead and keep knocking the clock down. Pushes somebody out. Deion Dale motion him out to the right side. Vontae a little bit tired. Going to pass the football this time around. Going up top of the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass. Kenny Moore been doing a very good job at covering Deion Dale on the right side of the football field. Kind of unsure why Deion Dale's on the side of the football field in the first place. Like, I'm just now realizing why is Deion Dale on the right, but it is what it is. We go for a field goal. She stays safe. And, you know, if the Colts score, they get the lead. But Drew Sanders punches the football loose. And Patrick Surtain able to get the ball right place at the right time. What a play, what an effort. And just when the Colts thought they were going to be able to have a chance to get back into this game, the Broncos make short work of that, getting the ball back in their possession. And there's that man right there, Justin Simmons. It's good to see him out here still doing good, man, no lie. Head Coach Bankroll Beasley has no bad blood towards any of his former players. You know, it's a business at the end of the day, and there he is again, Justin Simmons. You know, I'm proud of you. Clapping it up for you right now. And Carter looking to end things. Deion Dale unable to get it in. 4th and 13 leads to a wonky field goal try. Basically should have just left it alone where it was at and punted the football. We'll see the Colts now with another chance to take this game from the Broncos. It's all going to depend on the arm of AR-15, the hands of these receivers, and the legs of Jonathan Taylor. Quick pass, curl route, caught Eric Newton on the play. 25-31 still to score. About 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this game. With Anthony Richardson looking, he finds a man. It's the tight end, Jelani Woods. And now the Colts are literally knocking on the door of the Broncos here in this fourth quarter. And it'll be a tragic change of events if they get in there. Newton again on the play, 2nd and inches. 30-something seconds left on the clock. The Colts, who've been fighting this whole game, they get into the end zone. Oh, my goodness. I think that's the dude, Harris. Oh, that's a great drive, man. I mean, it's time for the Broncos to see what we can pull together. They're going for the shot to Deion. Hey, Deion Dale. Hey, Deion Dale, what are you doing? He stops at the 1. Hands it off to Javonte Williams for the game-winning TD. Gets him into the end zone. I was nervous when Deion Dale stopped like that. And I mentioned it early in the game. He does his own thing. He did it again, but this time it worked out. Still, though, 16 seconds on the clock for the Colts. All it takes is for one DB or one slip up, and we're going for a 2-point conversion. Hand it off to Vontae. He gets pushed into the end zone. And that's what we needed. Now looking for the Colts, who have a man open. Jelani Woods up the middle of the field. 32-39 is the current score right now. Literally 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. They still have time with 2 seconds left. Miracle play at the 30-yard line. Going up top yet again. It's up there. It's stuck there. And it's intercepted by the Broncos. Dimitri Felix calls game. And we walk out of this game with the win. With a hard-fought battle from Indianapolis to keep it into the game. Seeing our former player, Justin Simmons. Seeing their former player, DeForest Buckner. And just seeing what could have been a game that went either way towards the end of this one. Both teams truly brought their bag out. Carter able to find Deion Dale. That play set up everything that was good. And there go Head Coach Bankroll Beasley. You know what I'm saying? And his prodigy right there. Jeremy Carter, just loving all that he's able to do for us. Despite the interceptions, he's still here. He threw 4 today. He threw 4 just like Anthony Richardson threw 4. The only plus is we threw 3 TDs, and AR-15 threw 1. Vontae and JT, both on the ground. JT won today's battle, 2 TDs, 117, while Vontae had 115 with 2 TDs. On the receiving side, Deion Dale with 215. Oh, my goodness, that's crazy. Great game, though, man. We needed this win to definitely push us above 500, to keep us relevant in our division. Not too sure what the Colts' plans are going here on out, but I know we got plans to make it to the playoffs and try to keep things going. And seeing Justin Simmons with, 2 TFLs, 2 tackles on the day, it's a good look for him, man. Definitely proud of that boy. Wish him nothing but a success in the rest of his journey if he's with the Colts for the rest of the season to go. I mean, rest of the years to come or not, And it's crazy because that game could have literally went either way. And that was for sure we would have lost. But, man, the Decepticon Deion Dale came through and made a play. And they always want to talk about how you didn't do this, but you still, man, I did what needed to be done. Stop playing with Head Coach Bankroll, man. Anybody be in these meetings no more talking lightly to y'all. Start dragging my nuts, talking how I need to talk. It's like, no, let me stop. But anyways, guys, that'll be all for this video. Thank you all for tuning into the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Please, if you feel like you want to, it's not an option. I mean, it's not forcing you. There's no gun to your head. But I do appreciate y'all for tuning in. Whether that's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, the whole video, it's all much appreciated. And this week coming up, we got the Raiders. So you know how them games get. We just now broke our streak with the Raiders. We was losing to them every game. And then they have a new quarterback in town, Evan McCollum. So we shall see how this game goes. And the only way you'll know how it goes is if you tune in. So that'll be all for me, Bankroll Mafia. Until next time, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned to the channel as we come close to the ending of this season, trying to make this playoff push to get these guys another chance at the Lombardi. We can't go outside. Got to keep fighting, man. And that'll be it from me, y'all. Until next time, y'all, we out of here.